What's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope you're all doing absolutely fine. And today we're gonna continue with reading today's gonna be a bonus part of the Discourses by Epictetus book. It is called the Manual Enchiridion of Epictetus. So this handbook of Epictetus' principles was probably compiled by Aaron and contains an excellent summary of the master's thought. That is what the introduction says. I'm gonna read to you the first two parts. I cannot call them chapters because they're too small. Anyway, so let's get started with the first one. Of all existent things, some are in our power and others are not in our power. In our power are thought, impulse, will to get, and the will to avoid. And, in a word, everything which is our own doing. Things not in our power include the body, property, reputation, office, and, in a word, everything which is not our own doing. Things in our power are by nature free, unhindered, untrammeled. Things not in our power are weak, servile, subject to hindrance, depend on others. Remember then that if you imagine that what is naturally slavish is free, and what is natural in others is your own, you'll be hampered, you will mourn, you will be put to confusion, you will blame gods and men. But if you think that only your own belongs to you, and that what is in others is indeed in others, no one will ever put compulsion or hindrance on you. You will blame none, you will accuse none, you will do nothing against your will. No one will harm you, you will have no enemy, for no harm can touch you. Aiming then at these high matters, you must remember that to attain them requires more than ordinary effort. You will have to give up some things entirely and put off others for the moment. And if you would have these also, office and wealth, it may be that you will fail to get them, just because your desire is set on the former, and you will certainly fail to attain those things which alone bring freedom and happiness. Make it your study then to confront every harsh impression with the words, "You are but an impression, and not at all what you seem to be." Then test it by those rules that you possesses. And first, by these, the chief test of all, it is concerned with what is in our power or with what is not in our power. And if it is concerned with what is not in our power, be ready with the answer that it is nothing to you. The second part. Alright, the second part. Remember that the will to get promises attainment of of what you will, and the will to avoid promises escape from what you avoid. And he who fails to get what he wills is unfortunate, and he who does not escape what he wills to avoid is miserable. If then you try to avoid only what is unnatural in the region within your control, you will escape from all that you avoid. But if you try to avoid disease or death or poverty, you'll be miserable. Therefore, let your will to avoid have to concern with what is not in man's power, directed only to things in man's power that are contrary to nature. But for the moment, you must utterly remove the will to get. For if you will to get something not in man's power, you're bound to be unfortunate. While none of the things in man's power that you could honorably will to get is yet within your reach. While none of the things in man's power that you could honorably will to get is yet within your reach. Impulse to act and not to act, these are your concern. Yet exercise them gently and without stain or provisionally. Alright, guys, we're gonna continue tomorrow with more parts, and yeah, that's enough for today. Thank you for joining me today in this video. Gonna see you tomorrow in the next one. Bye.